So this is Dr. David Edwards. Doctor, good to have you. And we're going to talk about how to travel safely and also a device that you guys are working on that is going to help people, well, hopefully protect people from COVID-19. That's the whole goal. How's your Friday morning going? So far, so good?
Yeah, it's going really well. Thank you so much.
So a lot of people are concerned about traveling, but some are taking the chance. And you've come up with something to give a little more peace of mind. Let's talk about it.
Thank you. Yes. Well, just to be clear, as I think we all know now, COVID-19 is an airborne transmitted disease. And what that means is that it is transmitted not only by the large droplets that we cough and sneeze out of our airways, but also by the very small droplets that we're breathing out with every breath we take. As you probably also know, masks today are really effective at the larger droplets and are not effective at filtering out those very small droplets. And that's what makes the indoor environments really dangerous today, because these little droplets can transmit and linger and infect. So we've developed a nasal saline, so it's a salt-based solution with salts that are present in ocean water, that when you inhale into your nose, lead to a reduction of about 75% of the particles that you are expiring with every breath you take. And it lasts for about several hours.
So this isn't available yet. I know you can pre-order it now. It's $50, so it's not crazy expensive or anything. But in the meantime, what would you suggest that people do? I mean, obviously you understand this stuff better than a lot of us. Are there steps we can take right now just to try to make sure we're being as safe as possible?
Yeah, absolutely. So obviously, masks work, hand washing, social distancing. Really, honestly, the two things that you can do that most protect you are space and time. So the further you are from an infected individual, the less likely you are to be infected. Whether this is being transmitted through a large droplet or a small droplet, the further you are, just the less probable you are to be infected. Time matters too. So the shorter your time in the presence of an infected individual, the better off you are. Obviously, in traveling, you're in circumstances where sometimes you're sitting next to somebody, and it's really important to be sure that whether it's in a bus or in a plane or however you're traveling, that the airline or the bus is practicing social distancing rules.
Do you think that travel industries like airlines are doing enough to keep everybody safe?
I think they're doing a lot. I think that everyone is adjusting really rapidly. I think that some airlines are not practicing the social distancing that they should, but generally, I think they're doing incredible efforts, both in the how the airline staff is protecting itself. Yeah. Also the rapid turnover of air in airlines and so forth. But the social distancing issue is one to really pay attention to.
Very cool. Well, I mean, the product you guys are doing is fascinating. Obviously, talking about this is interesting because we're navigating it all ourselves. We appreciate your time this morning. FEND, FEND.com is the website if you want to check out more on the device they offer, and you can pre-order it, like I said, $50. Thank you so much, Doctor. Appreciate your insight this morning.
New information.